So a few months ago, we heard about the Bud Light saga. It's looking like Starbucks wants a fair share of their money-losing strategy. Let's check this one out.
Proves that they've learned nothing from the Bud Light fiasco. Starbucks have decided to make their coffee the brew of choice for the gender confused. It's like they saw what trans influencer Dylan Mulvaney did to Bud Light and took it as a challenge. Did you see Bud Light sales are down more than 20% after using a trans activist to promote their beverage? Let's see if we can't decrease our sales by 30%. Starbucks has released a slick advertisement in India promoting their stores as the perfect place for biological men to introduce themselves to their dads as women. Isn't it funny how anthropologists around the world condemn Christian missionaries for changing culture, but I bet they won't condemn the American coffee chain for preaching gender fluidity in India. The 2-minute-long advertisement begins with a middle-aged couple sitting at Starbucks waiting anxiously for their son Arpit to arrive.
There we go, see?
सुनो, इस बार गुस्सा मत होना, please.
I knew it. The dad's a transphobe. Bigot. Suddenly the Starbucks door swings open and as soft music plays, in walks Arpit, wearing makeup and a bright red dress.
That's Arpit. Or Arpit, I don't know how to call it.
Mum, a warm hug, but with Dad, it's more of a difficult side-on hug and without much affection. Yep, Dad's definitely a transphobe. Probably a Pentecostal Christian if such things exist in India. I bet he's also white. Anyway, Arpit puts his handbag down and after a long, awkward pause, tells Dad,
Thank you, Papa, for meeting me. I know बड़े साल बीत गए, लेकिन आप आज भी मेरे लिए सब कुछ हो.
If it's been years since the pair have met, then Arpit's transformation from T20 cricketer to Bollywood actress must have come as a massive shock. And right on cue, Dad stands to his feet as if about to walk out.
Heavy.
Inclusive mum and transgendered Arpit look at each other, distraught. But then, just as you thought Dad was going to go full let women speak in the middle of Starbucks, he smiles and simply says,
Coffee.
Well, that's not the reaction anyone expected. Clearly, Dad has been sneaking soy lattes when no one else
What were you expecting? Tell us.
has been looking. The commercial's message seems pretty clear at this point. When your son identifies as a woman, what better place to be than Starbucks, where motor oil identifies as coffee? As Arpit and his parents wait for the coffees, Dad observes his son tapping on the table.
तेरी आदतें नहीं बदली.
His observation is very true. His son is now a woman, but she still taps her fingers on the table, just as his son once did, so nothing's really changed. The moment is interrupted by a Starbucks employee clearly excited about playing a cameo role in Arpit's transition.
Three cold coffees for Arpita!
Arpit is stunned. Arpita? Dad ordered the coffees under his son's new female name. Now, this is where the commercial lost me a little bit, because anyone who's been to Starbucks knows they never get your name right. But I digress.
That is true. That one, very, very true.
बेटा, मेरे लिए तो आज भी मेरा बच्चा है.
My name is just Jude. They call me Judeo every time.
बस एक लेटर ही तो ऐड हुआ है तेरे नाम में.
Well, yeah, there's clearly been a bit more than the addition of a vowel, but sure, let's go with that. By the way, just on that, Starbucks can add a letter to your name, but no matter how good the barista is, they can't add an X to your chromosomes. But now I'm letting science get in the way of a good coffee commercial. Father and son hold hands, suddenly transformed into father and daughter as the music crescendos. And with that single coffee, Arpita went on to dominate women's college swim meets. Not really, I just made that last part up. I mean, he may have, but Starbucks obviously don't have time to show the consequences of their ideology. they're just trying to sell coffee. But if only more people would go to Starbucks, you just know that a whole lot of arbiters trapped inside arbits would be helped. The commercial concludes with the Starbucks slogan, "It starts with your name." That part of the ad was a little confusing. For a second I thought that Arpit became transgendered just because Starbucks wrote the wrong name on his cup. Anyway, you have to wonder whether Starbucks management really think this will sell coffees, or are they just trying to change culture? You also have to wonder when Starbucks will produce a similar ad to promote their product in Saudi Arabia. Most coffee keeps you awake, but Starbucks keeps you woke.
They can't try to Saudi Arabia.
The Trans is Beautiful advertisement comes just days after a Starbucks employee in America was sacked for screaming at a customer who allegedly misgendered a staff member. One can understand the staff member's upset. Starbucks Chief Global Inclusion and Diversity Officer Dennis Brockman, who signs off his staff emails with he, him, his, wrote to Green Apron wearers in March last year that, and I quote, "We are committed to creating a safe, brave place where you are valued. That includes the right to self-identify in your own way and to be addressed by your preferred or chosen name and pronouns." Well, apparently a customer didn't get that memo and so addressed a staff member who looked like a lady as lady, not realising that the lady had recently shared a Starbucks with her dad and as a result changed gender. This sent non-binary Starbucks employee Luna Spain, remember it starts with your name, into a rage.
Absolutely not. Don't ever call me transphobic. Ever. You do not know me.
You're being transphobic, Karen. Get out.
Call me transphobic.
You are transphobic. Now get out.
I want a refund.
You're not having one. Go to the police. Hi, get out.
Absolutely.
You are trespassing now.
This is getting too much. If I'm a Starbucks, I'm just there to get coffee. Like, I don't want extras. Just give me coffee and let me go.
They've got cameras.
You are trespassing.
This is a lot for coffee.
You are trespassing.
Apparently, we said something transphobic.
You actually, you
What?
As the Indian dad wisely observed, you can change your pronouns,
Smash the
but
phone.
habits don't change. Luna booted the customer from the store and then assaulted the customer's partner for transphobia. Starbucks have since sacked Luna. And judging by the initial reaction to Starbucks' new TV commercial in India, they'll be getting rid of staff there as well. Customers flooded social media to say they would definitely be taking up Starbucks' encouragement to transition. Not to a different gender, but to a different coffee outlet that would serve coffee without a liberal sprinkling of gender fluidity.
Yeah, I don't know why they're trying to mix all this. It's beginning to look like an agenda when people say the New World Order. I've been thinking that is a conspiracy theory all along. But the way they are mixing all this woke culture and all these different things in ways that doesn't even matter, it's concerning. Starbucks is a drink. Usually if you're advertising a drink, they just show you a video of how they mix the drink and how they brew their coffee and stuff like that. But now they're trying to mix agenda into everything. Bud Light, where agenda does not matter, they're trying to mix it. Like, why? These are drinks. These are just drinks. People are going to Starbucks in the morning. They just want to have a good day and, be active. How many people would actually go to Starbucks to have a good conversation with their parents? Starbucks is basically a place where they have like high turnovers. You come there, sit down, drink your coffee, maybe be on your computer for like a few minutes and then go your way. If you need to tell your parents about your transitioning, you take them to a nicer restaurant, not Starbucks. I don't know what is going on. This thing is crazy. The agenda is it doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, I think he didn't add the part. So recently I saw a video floating on TikTok where people were protesting against Starbucks for the campaign. A lot of people are now choosing not to be at Starbucks anymore. They're losing sales. Congrats to their marketing team. They're outdoing Bud Light on this one. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on that video. For me, I just think it's completely unnecessary. It's a drink. Market the drink. Simple. Market your drink. Stop trying to add extras to everything. But let me know your thoughts. Talk to me in the comment section. If you want us to see another video, feel free to do so. It'll tell me the title or send me the link and we'll check it out together. It's the end of this one. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you on the next video. Have a wonderful day. Peace.